What's up, guys? So for my first video on this channel, I'm just gonna be doing a simple lure review, and this lure is something that I'm gonna use tremendously, and this is the Savage Gear Savage Gear Dark Trout 6 2/3 inch 2 4/5 ounce, and this is this bad boy right here. It's a very big lure. I've heard a lot of people use this for trolling in freshwater. Obviously, it's a dark trout color. Very flexible. I kind of like that. Not all of my lures have that flex. Usually, it's up to here when it's a big thing like this. It doesn't want to flex much, which keeps it kind of durable, I guess. So I don't know how this one's gonna be. I haven't used it because I wanted to show you guys, do a review on it. Like I said, this is a 6 2/3 inch, so it's very, very big. And one thing, Savage Gear always comes with nice hooks, but one complaint I have about it, and other people have it because on their website, everyone has this. It's that hook right there, how it goes down. It's almost parallel with the head. I like lures that are parallel with the back, so the hook goes out straight. It just makes for an easier hookup. Because they could actually miss it. They could hit it from up here and it'll still hook on. Here, if they hit it, it's going to slide right over the hook. But it still comes with a really sharp hook, so can't really complain about that. And I mean, just look at the finish on it. Very, very nice and detailed. This does weigh 2 4/5 of an ounce, which is a pretty heavy lure. You could really get this far. That's why most people use it for trolling, because it's going to kind of stay deep but still have a nice swimming action. There's a complaint on the website that a lot of people are using like big poles too, and when they try to really get this out there, it snaps the tip of the rod. So I have a rod here that I'm going to definitely use this with, and I'm not going to be using this for trolling. I'm going to definitely cast it out from shore. And I'm actually going to be using this for saltwater. And I know many of you guys are going to be like, why are you using something that's for freshwater for saltwater? Well, if you guys don't saltwater fish, and even if you do, always try something from freshwater. It always ends up working. I have one almost exactly like this, just in a bluegill. I've caught so many halibut off of it, I can't count now. So let me get back to what I'm saying. I'm going to be casting this off shore, so I'm going to be using an ugly stick. And if you guys don't ever use this, ugly sticks, here's the logo if you guys wanted to see it. This is a very big pole. This is one of my bigger ugly sticks. Ugly sticks have them. I can't get it back, so I'll just put my camera. So ugly sticks have this kind of clear material up at their tip, which actually makes it stronger. It's actually a lot more flexible than most rods. So I can flex this all the way down, just the tip. So that's going to make for a nice cast, but still be durable enough. I'm using a pretty hefty rod too, with 30-pound mono on it. I don't know exactly what reel this is. Just kind of forgot. CVL 400 Corvallis. It's a 4-bearing. So yeah, I usually fish for halibut, so that's kind of what that rod's for. And yeah, it's a very nice lure. Nice finish. I picked this up for $10. Pretty expensive in my opinion. They had a small one for $9, but it was like half the size. I can't believe it was still for $9. But it looks very nice, so I guess I can't really complain. I mean, this is really realistic. Of course, has the paddle tail. Nice swimming action. And I did use something very similar to this. Not so detailed, and it still had a nice swimming action from side to side, very wide. So hopefully this has the same. That's what the halibut like, very slow and wide action. I'll definitely be using this in a semi, like in between murky and clear water. Which fortunately most of our bays are like that. Not most of our bays, but mostly throughout our big bay, it's like that. It's usually semi-clear, semi-murky. So it's just kind of that mix. So it's you got to use the perfect lure. And I think this is going to be it because it has the light colors, also has the dark colors. And honestly, this is mimicking most of the bait fish. Besides this pink lateral line, that's about it. This is perfectly mimicking our fish that we have here. Now, I'm just going to kind of go through the specs of this because I know it has a lot more to it. I did buy the small one, but I'll go through that one later. It's actually in a different color too. Now, this one doesn't, so on the back, that's the back. It doesn't give a lot to it. But I know the small one does, and this one has the same features. So you could add a treble hook, or even a double hook. I was thinking about adding a double hook to it. That's going to lay right in between these fins right here. A lot of people do that, so let's say a halibut, they sit the bottom. If they want to come up and get it, they're not just going to chew up the bottom. They're going to hit that treble hook, and you're going to have a good hookup. And I'm going to take it out according to what I'm fishing with. So sometimes I'll have it if I'm just fishing right on sand. If it's a fast retrieve, I'm going to have it there. But if it's slow retrieve over weeds or something, I'm not going to have it. And also, they have a little hole in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can. But it's right there in the fin. Or not the fin, but the paddle tail. And I heard that's for glass beads or something like that. So when it goes, it makes a nice rattling sound. I won't add that. I want this completely silent. But yeah, I don't even know where you buy those from. Let me know in the comments if you guys ever bought them or anything like that, I guess. And I guess that's really it. It's a really big lure. I don't know exactly what hooks they are. Let me see. No, it doesn't say in the back. No. If you guys are wondering, this is made in China. But that's perfectly fine. It's really nice made. It's honestly pretty durable. I could stretch it quite a bit. I mean, even the fins, I could kind of stretch them. So, if you guys heard a buzzing noise, that was my phone. Really nice. I mean, even the eyes are perfectly proportional to the actual body. They're not too big, not too small, though. I think that's it for today, guys. There's not much. Here's the underside if you want to see it. You know, not much more to say. I mean, it's really detailed. I mean, you can see the gill plates and everything. And you know what? Just because I'm here, does that add better lighting? Oh, yeah, it does. I should have done that a long time ago. But yeah, it's really about it. And it's obviously a soft plastic. The weight is embedded. I'll even tell you where the weight is. The weight's right here at the bottom. All right here, which is actually nice because it'll actually skid. If I'm going to slow retrieve, it'll skid on the bottom like that. That will go right over the weeds that I'm fishing on. So it just kind of skid like that, which is nice. Hopefully this underside is pretty durable because it's going to be bumping rocks a lot. I'll probably have a video on fishing this. That's pretty much it. This is the Savage Gear 3D Trout. And this is the dark trout color. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Good luck fishing.